Hi guys, so I'm back at you with another video, two videos. Oh, by the way, the reason I have this hood on because my hair is a hot mess. The weather in Chicago is ridiculous. Like it was cool, then it was hot, blazing hot, and now like it's cooling, but it feels sticky right here. It was cooling, but it started to rain, and you know when it rains it's humid. My hair just started to frizz up today, and I was like, we're just gonna wear a hoodie. So today I'm doing a video, 25 things I learned in my 25 years. I have a list. I had to write this down because I learned a lot. Okay, first thing I learned in my 25 years, one, taking risk. You always have to take risk. Like, I'm a very shy, quiet person. You may not get that through the camera, but I'm a very shy, quiet person. And I learned that in order for me to succeed in the long run, I have to take risks. I have to get out of my bubble. So, like, for instance, let me give you an example. Before I became a PA, a production assistant on... Wait, before I became an extra first, and then later became a PA on Empire, production assistant on Empire, I was stalking the hell out of trailers, movie trailers. Anytime I saw a movie trailer in Chicago, I would stand there and get to know the security guards, try to, you know, make them feel like they really know me and like I'm really cool. One day I saw a trailer, and like, it used to be Pilsen area. I used to live there, Blue Island, but now it's gentrified. They film Chicago Fire there. So I saw it, and I was like, hey, let me just go in this trailer. And I was like, hey, I'm looking for a job. And the girl was like, you know what? She's like, how old are you? And I was like, I think I was 19 at the time. 19 going on 20. And she said, okay. She said, look, we can't just hire you just to give you a job. We don't know how you are. We don't know your skills or anything because we don't know you. So she's like, here, I'm going to give you my number and contact this agency, which was later 4-Star Casting Agency. And, you know, because I did that, stalked the hell out of that, of all the movie trailers in Chicago, she gave me the card. I applied for a gig as an extra on Empire, and later becoming a production assistant on Empire. Okay. That's one example of taking risk. 2, have no fear. You have to try to get over your fears. I'm still slowly trying to get over my fear. One of my fears was public speaking. I have a huge fear of public speaking. Like, okay, now you guys may say, oh, she really has a fear of public speaking. Yes, I do. Like, I used to stutter when I was younger. Like, I took speech classes to work on my pronunciation, how to pronounce certain words, because my mom told me when I was younger, like, something with my ears or whatever, like, I couldn't hear, and she said it sounded like I sounded underwater. And yeah, I just didn't like public speaking. I remember in 7th or 8th grade, I had to do a presentation or sing in front of the class, and the lady told me that the day before, and the next day I said, I'm not going to class. I'm taking the red line all the way to Howard, back to 95th, because I was like, I used to time my mom, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna wait till she go to work. So I know she would go to work like between 8 and 9, so I would ride the train from Howard to 95th maybe like once or twice. No, I said 2 to 3 times until she went to work, and then I would go home and chill there. Yeah. Because I was like, I did not want to do public speaking. I was like, I can't do it. And I didn't understand why we had to do public speaking. So I was like, who said I'm going to become a public speaker? In actuality, you're going to be doing public speaking a lot. Especially in the film industry, when you're trying to get sponsored to sponsor your film. You're trying to get producers to produce your film. You're trying to sell a product, basically sell yourself, sell your film. You're going to have to do a lot of public speaking and to explain to these people why they should watch your film. Why should they put money into your film? Right? Right. 3rd thing. Louis, don't start. 3rd thing. He better not play when I'm doing this video, I swear. 3rd thing. Don't be dependent on people. I swear, I learned this to the T, not to depend on people. If I'm going to get something done, I'm going to get it done myself. All right? If I need to buy something, I'm not going to depend on somebody to buy it for me if I'm broke. I'm just going to, you know, hustle to save up and buy it. Like, you can't be dependent on people. Like, especially, like, I don't know how to drive. Don't judge me, okay? Like, I live in Chicago. You really don't need a car here unless you want tickets, because they would ticket you. They be ticketing people here with cars. And people think I'm slow. I'm like, no. Do I have car tickets? Do I have high car bills? No. No, I don't. Okay? I feel like it costs too much to have a car in the city. So, you know, I am going to get my license. I am. By the end of this year, I definitely am going to get my license because I need it and I don't like depending on people. So I am going to get my license for sure because I already got a DMV book to read so I can take the written exam. And then the only thing that's bad about my driving, I would say the parking and the turns, because in Chicago we have these wide turns, like these wide turns. So I was like, I need to practice on that. So my man, he's going to teach me how to do that. Okay, so yeah, don't be dependent on people. Please don't have so much dependency on people. Okay. Fourth, do not plan. Okay, this, I have a problem with this till this day. I have a problem with planning. Like, I'm the type of people, I have to plan out my day or plan out my week. And I have once I have the plan, I already have that mindset, like, no, you can't mess up my shit. You can't mess up what I have going on because I already planned this out, okay? My plan when I was a teenager was to become a famous filmmaker when I'm 25 years old. When I turn 25. I'm 25 years old and not a famous filmmaker. But, oh, and also, I planned on graduating. Okay, this is the plan. I planned on graduating when I was 21. After that, I plan on becoming a famous filmmaker at 25. I want to have like 4 to 5 films at least by 30. I want to be married between 25 and 30. I want to have at least, I want to have my first child when I'm 29. I want to have 4 kids by 35. Like, come on. You can't plan like that. You can't. Stuff happens in life and it changed your whole plan. You just have to go with the flow and hopefully you succeed at the end of this path. So that's one thing I learned. Do not plan. Don't plan. Because I was hoping that I would become a famous filmmaker at 25, and you know, I am getting there. Like, I had like 3 production film gigs this year. That's amazing. Amazing. I built connections with people. I graduated from college this year, a university. I did graduate at Malcolm X College, my associates in 2015. Then I graduated with my BA in media industry with the focus in video production. Anything in media, that's what my degree focused on. So I got my BA when I was 25 in 2017. I got my associates in 2015, so I was 23. Things happen in life, that's all. You know, you can't plan. Don't plan. Don't plan. All right. 5. Never be in a relationship or date older men. Okay? I'm not talking about like 5 years older than you. No, I'm talking about like a decade older than you. I've learned that. I would never date an older man. I would never. I'm glad I'm not in a relationship with an older man. I'm glad I'm in a relationship, in a good relationship with someone that's a little couple of years older than me. It's no big deal. Where you going? Sit. Anyway, ladies, in your 20s, okay? Do not date anyone older than you, a decade older than you. That's what I'm really trying to say. A decade older than you. Like, if you were born in the 90s, don't date anybody that's born in the 70s, okay? Born in the 90s, don't date nobody in the 60s that was born in the 1960s. Don't do it. It's draining. They're manipulative. They have insecurities. And if they dating you and were born in the 70s and 60s, and And they like, you have to look at their dating history, their relationship history, to understand why they're in the predicament that they're in right now. So ladies, do not date anyone older, a decade older than you, or different generation than you, because it's just too much. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. Okay. 6, take care of your health. Okay, so after working at this dog hotel since 2013 through June 2013 to June 2017, I developed a thing called arthritis in the feet. Now, it's like numb at the tip, right? When I went to the doctor, he says, like, what are you doing? It's like, because I stand on my feet so long, I develop a symptom similar. It's like it's arthritis, but it's another word for it, right? And he said because the bone on the toe wasn't bending, so it developed like something similar to a calluses. And like, I forgot, he explained to me, I forgot. Anyway, okay. And in 2015 of December, I was 230 pounds. I decided in that month to lose weight because, one, I want to live longer. I want to have babies. I want my period to be regular, not irregular. I didn't want to depend on birth control to regulate my periods. And that's another thing. I have a thing with birth control, and I'm not here for birth control. I'm not here for it. I don't like it. I think it's dangerous. That's another video. But anyway, yeah, I feel like people in our 20s, we should take care of our health because it affects us when we get older. Like me being on my feet for so long, it's still affecting me right now because, like, on my left foot, I'm having trouble walking now because I'm on my feet all day. Like, I need a job. Like, I love the film industry, but I know in the film industry you're gonna have to be on your feet. So I still want to work in the film industry, but I want a job that's sitting down but still working in film. You get what I'm saying? So I want to do locations maybe. But yeah, taking care of your health you have to take care of your health. You have to, because it affects us when we get older. And that's one thing I learned, because when I gained all that weight, I had trouble with my knees. I had breathing problems walking up the stairs. Clothes wasn't fitting me. You have to take care of your health. You just have to. I have a whole list. 7, value family time. Because, you know, the older you get, the older your family members get. My grandmother was born in 1946, so she's 73. My mom, 18 years older than me, so she's 43 as well. And so, like, when I turned 25, I just realized, like, dang, my grandma getting older. And I love my grandma, even though I can be a pain in the ass, but I do love my grandma. I like my mom. I love my mommy too, even though she could be a pain in the ass, but I still love my mommy. Like, if anything happened to them, I would, like, cry. Like, I would be so sad if anything happens. And my sisters, Big Head and Chloe Bear, y'all know. Y'all already know. I mean, I love y'all too, but yeah, okay. And I just say value family time. Value the close relationships you have with your siblings and your grandparents and your parents. Value that time, because we all get older and we only have one life, so value it. 8, I don't like my time wasted. I don't like my time wasted. I really don't. That's like my biggest pet peeve, when somebody wastes my time. I don't like that. Especially to the ladies that, like, I feel like girls, when they get into a relationship, they put all of themselves into that relationship. And niggas be lying. They just be lying. Even married guys. Married guys be like, guys that are taken be lying. I'm sorry, they do. So I feel like guys should be honest with the girls that they're with. And same with the girls as well, because girls be doing dirty, grimy stuff as well. People should not have their time wasted. Time is valuable, okay? Like I said, for the 7th one, value your time. Value the person you're with. Don't waste their time. Life is too short. We only have one life. Don't waste my time, okay? 9, with the don't waste my time, be blunt. I was always afraid of being blunt when I was younger. It's an amazing thing to be blunt. People can't handle it. Oh well. I like being blunt. I like telling the truth. If you can't handle it, oh well. I'd rather someone be blunt with me than not and just lie in my face and smile. Be blunt with me, okay? I don't care how horrible it is, how disgusting it sounds. Be blunt, okay? 10. Ladies, listen to your intuition, okay? Listen to your intuition. Let me see, something's like bothering me. There we go. Listen to your intuition, okay? Don't say, oh, he just thinks I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. No. This is going to be for my second video. Listen to your intuition. Ladies, your intuition never lies, okay? If something ain't right, handle it. Because your intuition is telling you to handle it and trust your intuition, okay? Because guys out here be lying. They just be lying. I'm like, why are you lying? Why you got to lie to me? Don't lie. Don't lie. Okay, another thing, traveling. I know my family, they watch my videos. I'm really trying to cut down on the cursing because my mom said, Tyler, why you gotta curse in your video? You don't sound right. Mommy. Anyway, my family's having a hard time with me going to Serbia. And you know, I can understand. She's my mommy. She's my sister. My other sister, she's cool. She like, girl, do you. Hey, Chloe Bear. And my grandma, they're not cool with the idea, but this is what I'm saying. I'm in my 20s. I don't have any kids, okay? Let me use this time to travel without any kids. I mean, not speaking down to people who have kids, but, you know, when you're a parent, your child will always be first before anything. I'm not a parent, so I'm going to travel, and I'm going to travel to any country. It could be a country with Middle Eastern people. It could be a country with predominantly blacks. Africa, you know, Africa's not a country, it's a continent, but countries within Africa. Like, I want to travel to Namibia and Ghana. Those are like the two places I want to travel to. Nigeria, I don't know. I have a huge beef with Nigeria right now. But Ghana and Namibia, those are the two places I want to go to. I'm going to Serbia. People have been asking me why. It's a long story, but yeah, like, I'm gonna travel, and I'm gonna travel some countries maybe that people may not think is safe for a woman to travel to, may think is dangerous for a woman of color to, aka black. So I feel like people in their 20s, they should value the time that they have and use their 20s to travel. You should use your 20s to travel. I mean, you may not have the money. I mean, like, work hard, save up. If you still live at home with your parents, save up and use that money to travel. If they give you some money, save up that money with the money you make at work and use that to travel. If you want to take out a loan, go ahead, take out a loan. Just know you got to pay that back. But yeah, use your 20s to travel. Embrace your weirdness. Yeah, embrace your weirdness. That's number 12. People always say that I'm weird. I kind of like being weird because that's how I come up with ideas for scripts. I'm very artsy because of my weirdness. I'm very blunt because of my weirdness. So embrace your weirdness. I like my weirdness. Some people don't. Oh well, you can take it or leave it. 13. Ladies, always have a black dress. Always have a black dress. That's what I've learned in my 20s. Always have a black dress. I have so many black dresses now. Black dresses look good on me. Like, it shows my curves. My tits are plumpy, perky, you know. I like a black dress. And it looks good on my skin tone for some reason. Like, the lighting here sucks. I keep pressing my phone so I can, like, lock the lighting. Ooh, that's some bad lighting. Ooh, that's bad lighting. It looks bright on my phone. This video is gonna be long. 14. If you're being blunt and the person's not understanding your bluntness, don't explain yourself. You don't owe anybody an explanation. If I tell you once, I'm not gonna tell you a second time. If I have to tell you the second time, you're wasting my time, okay? Don't owe anyone an explanation if they're not getting the first time, okay? Always remember that. 15. Some people will bring out the worst in you. Some people will bring out the best in you, and others will bring out the most. I think you should bring out You should be with people who bring out the most in you, not the worst. And that's gonna go with 17. Wait, what number now? 16, my bad. 16, that goes into 16. Cut out negative people. If people are bringing out the worst in you and they like bringing you down and sneak this and then talking hella shit about you, but so-called your friends or people that support you, you need to cut those negative people out. You need to cut them. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Yeah, you need to cut them off. 17, it's okay that you don't smoke weed. I used to hate this problem. Like, I would tell people, I might receive a lot of backlash for this, but I smoked weed twice, and after the second time, I was like, this shit is nasty. It's nasty. It's nasty. It's nasty. It's nasty, okay? People be looking like smoke weed crackheads. Like, their lips be super dark, teeth be looking weird. They're not smoking, their stuff is not laced. No, I've seen people who just smoke weed that's not laced and they look a hot mess and they stank. They just look dirty. They look like bumps. I don't like weed. And I would see like people who I went to high school with, and now their lips look super dark. Their skin just don't look right. Don't look right because they smoke weed all day, every day. Okay? I don't like weed. I don't like the smell. I'm sorry, I don't. Maybe I'm being anal. I don't know. I don't care. Don't care. 18. Take a break from social media, okay? I'm on the verge of deleting my Facebook now. Like, I'm gonna like download some of my pictures so I can just print them out. So I can take off all my pictures off of Facebook and just delete my Facebook completely. I tried to deactivate it, but Facebook ain't